There's only one way to find out.
Yes. Let's go.
Wait,
Brad believes.
I mean, maybe we should send down some lights. Or I got dark vision. Am I able?
Oh yeah. By the way, this staircase leads down a pretty long way, and it's like pitch black.
All right.
I mean, you still have your dancing, or you use new dancing lights, or have
Yeah.
Okay.
I
so
start walking down.
Same. Go hand in hand.
okay.
Slowly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like stealthily.
I imagine like a cool movie
Okay.
with
So-
a cool
so-
main guy.
So
We're doing stealth checks or anything?
I'll tell you if you have to do checks. Chill. I'll do my part. You do yours.
Okay.
So the steps descend into the earth, winding down into a passage coated with like spider webs and damp moss. And it's kind of like in a spiral deeper, and eventually, even with your dancing light, you get the feeling, or you see that there's like a flickering light as if from a torch or something down below. And yeah, each one of you has to fight back the urge to retch as the smell of rotten flesh becomes stronger and stronger.
Do we hear anything?
And now that asks for a perception roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean everybody if you want. Yeah, everybody keeps his eyes open as you walk down. Give me a bunch of perception rolls.
I was gonna take my hammer and bash every single spider I see on the wall.
Actually, no spiders. It's like, it's not.
I know it's dumb, but my character is really fucking afraid of bugs.
Okay. So
kill all of them.
Fucking.
Halda?
Hello.
Halda, you want to do a no, you have who is missing?
It's me. I'm not gonna be able to hear anything anyway. I'm just gonna bash everything.
Okay.
For all the spiders.
Quiet.
Make an attack roll.
I want to move carefully because I can sense undead and fiends and so on. So,
like I don't like playing gotcha in situations like this. I most of the time assume that you're careful. So okay, those rolls. What do you hear? What do you see? No, you don't hear anything. You just notice the halfling didn't come with you. Apparently has waited up top. No, I already mentioned the flickering light that comes from down below.
Some are hot.
Okay. So you send this hawk like very sneaky suddenly underneath, and a hawk appears. Must be a natural creature. You send the hawk in front, sure. He flies down the remaining flights of the staircase, and on the bottom there is a short hallway, and which opens into a larger, low-ceiling kind of vault, and while the temple above while he's old, it has been like very carefully put together and crafted and stuff, and it has been beautiful a long time ago. This vault is all rough and just has an uneven dirt floor and flimsy-looking stone pillars. There are like tons of ancient bones littering the floor, and you see primitive paintings of humanoids fighting each other and tearing limbs away. There are also some like modern chairs scattered around and turned over, And it appears like another round altar to be there, twice as big as the one above. And can you give me... and there are some torches on the walls, so give me another perception check from the hawk with advantage. Or just roll twice, if you want. Oh, holy shit. And on this large altar, there are the remains of another humanoid body, but this one is like mutilated and undiscernible. You can't even get what race it was or gender. And another body lies to the side of the altar. In front of the altar, you see that one you can make out better. That's a body with a long, looks to be a dwarf with a long red beard, and his bald head is marked with a wound that looks like somebody has smashed his head in with a heavy club or something. And holy shit, those natural 20. Your hawk picks up some breathing from behind the altar.
And as for
how far is
the group,
I wouldn't know.
we're a few steps behind, right? Like we're not seeing all this.
So you are in a staircase that winds down in a spiral down, and you are like you're like a little bit on the staircase while the hawk has flown down through a short corridor and to the entrance of a vault, a cave.
Right.
So you related to the others?
Yes.
What do you guys do?
How is it smelling really bad?
How's everyone doing? Maybe if there's some more bad things coming, maybe we should just rest for a while.
We're all fine right now.
But time is could be of the essence.
Yeah.
Brad is
But I want to cast Divine Sense as soon as we're downstairs to wait.
Can you link it to me?
Like how?
Just cast it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once is enough.
Sorry.
Okay,
so okay, you cast that. So yeah, the place down there is totally qualifies as desecrated, and you sense the presence of one undead behind the altar out of sight. And so you guys are like on the bottom of the stairs right now, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Or okay. And now you all hear like a sobbing, like a whining sound coming from that vault, that cave from with the altar in it. Okay, what do you do?
quick question. Short rests. How long?
1 hour.
1 hour.
I'll cast guidance on myself to prepare. I'll sneakily move up.
Okay.
With someone else, I guess.
I'll come with.
So
I'll come with.
sneakily.
You're still. So I mean, okay. So the front line is wearing heavy armor. So I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who moves up sneakily?
I'll go with him.
Well,
I'm interested.
So just to be clear, like there's a difference from like going around the house and walking down a straight hallway, you know. So if you walk forward, I would like to ask at least Morris for a stealth check with disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll have disadvantage, but I still have guidance as well.
Sure.
Fuck. Disadvantage. Oh crap! I had stuff. Oh,
Okay.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I fucked up.
You wanna put guidance on top of your
Nah,
3?
it doesn't.
So as you like Harold like wants to advance in front of the group, and like you gesture everybody to be like quiet, and you tiptoe, and with the first step your armor rattles, with the second step you miss one of the ancient bones that are littered all over the floor, and that one breaks in half like a twig. And behind the altar now somebody stands up, and you see an male elf. He has like long black hair that reaches his shoulders. He has he's wearing robes that once must have been like really fine clothes, but right now they are like all messed up with blood and mud and everything. And in his hands he's clutched he's holding a bone, and he's like, "Oh, wait, are you here to save me?"
Who are you?
Depends on
I'm Kalidor. I was responsible for this expedition, for this digging site. Did you deal with the monsters outside?
How did you get in here?
We
So those of us who stayed behind, we don't hear any of that, right?
I don't know, he's like talking normally. I'm assuming you are kind of like just around the corner, and
Okay.
Harold walked up, but...
So I shout, he's undead.
You hear that. No, you hear the conversation.
He's undead.
Sorry?
I shout that he's undead. Like the elf.
Yeah, I would also go and have an insight. See if he's lying.
Okay. Sure, give him an insight check.
Okay, wow!
I mean, he's damn it. What do you make out from his voice? Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, you just hear his voice. You don't have a body language to compare. You can't really say any way, one way or the other. And it's like, no, like they, like when we opened the chamber, like everybody just started to go crazy, and everybody started fighting, and I just somehow managed to seal myself in here while I heard like the scraping against the door up there, and I didn't know what to do.
What about the artifact?
And the other 3 people.
And the fact that you're undead.
So, okay, first of all, if you step forward, I described 3 fresh bodies in this room as well, so that would be the other 3 people. For the artifact, yeah, like the yeah, those bowls, they're like really ancient, and but they are like, they must be cursed or something. That's what started that thing. I think, I don't know. And he's ignoring the last question. So
I don't know.
And with that, he like he slumps, limps closer towards you.
Yeah, I don't like the look of him.
Sorry?
Can I launch a fireball at him? I don't like him.
No.
Sure. No, wait. It's his thing. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So you peek around the corner and launch a firebolt.
Yeah. But I'm down with the non-stealthy dude.
Sorry.
I'm down with the non-stealthy dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you peek around the corner, you fire a little ball of fire towards the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
And
Helga, what are you doing? It's a defense.
I do not like him.
Do we have a map for this, or is it just
actually, I don't have a map for that.
Could we do like just a mirrored version of this, maybe?
Wait, I'm doing something.
Oh.
Okay, so you are up front, and you guys are like standing over here around the corner.
Ah, fuck! I accidentally closed it. Shit.
Wait, that's a little bit loud. I have to make it quiet.
Yeah.
So we're like in the spiraling stairs just before the corridor into the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I get kinda semi-confused when I don't have a map.
No, do you see those rectangle shapes that I just
Yeah,
put up?
definitely.
If that's good enough.
Yeah.
And that guy is like, he was like slowly, while he was sobbing, he was like walking. Oh wait, that corridor is a little bit too long. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right next to him.
So, and that's where you guys are, and that guy is still up there, and ignore everything else. Oh wait, I can even do this.
Ooh, nice.
To be
Those
clearer.
graphics.
That's fancy.
Yeah, production value. Holy shit.
I think my graphics card is overheating.
Okay, so, and now another perfect narrative destroyed by the drawing of a map and the rolling of initiative.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't like it. I didn't like the look of him. It was meant to be a warning shot, but I kind of
Don't
hit
worry,
him.
like my character is just I want to protect the weak. That's pretty much it. So that's why I
Consider yourself weak.
No, the opposite. That's considered elf weak.
So one of you hasn't rolled initiative. Chris, Garek, so you have to select your character and then click on this little die that says initiative below it. But first select your token.
Ask if he knew the name of the halfling, because like, if he did, then it was probably him. If he didn't know it, then it would probably be something else.
Well, he said his name was Calador, which is the leader, right?
He knew the name of the Mr. Lander, the guy who guided us.
Yeah.
But throwing a fireball also works.
But no, also, he asked you if Winsome sent you. That was also one part of the discussion. Yeah. Winsome Landy. Okay. Anyway, so here's what happens. Oh, here's great reaction. Perfect. Eldarin peeks around the corner, throws a firebolt at him.
No, Helga.
Sorry?
Helga.
I throw it, but it doesn't matter.
Helga was the one who threw the fireball.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, new guy. I have. Okay, yeah. Helga. Okay, Helga stepped forward, threw the firebolts at the guy. Missed him.
That's meant to be a warning shot anyway, like stay back.
Missed him by just a little bit. and he sees that. He raises. As I said, he's clutching a bone in his two hands, and he turns around, makes a waving motion over the body of the dead dwarf, and all of a sudden that dwarf stands up, and he just says, "Kill them," and jumps behind the corner while this newly raised ghoul just rushes forward and tries to claw into the first one he encounters. Does a 16 hit?
Or if it's on.
Who I don't know who is that right just right in front?
I'm the one in front, so
yeah.
It's me. No,
okay.
It doesn't.
Okay. All right, Eldarin, what do you do?
Shit. I mean, so I've got fireball.
Sorry.
I'm doing that. I'm doing a full point of
I mean,
damage.
you can see him. He's like around the corner down there.
Well, I'm assuming I'm like hearing it rushing up, so I step out.
Okay. But yeah, you can see him. Initiative, you were a little bit low on the reaction, apparently.
Huh?
You were apparently a little bit slower with the reaction, so he's out of sight. You can't see him. You just see down the hallway, and he's like standing there to the side.
I'm going for this guy, Dead Heroes.
Oh, damn it! Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, you fire at that guy. Firebolt impacts. Okay. Garek, what do you do?
So nobody hit the ghoul yet, right?
I did a
No, just a firebolt, just right now. A firebolt hit it.
Oh well.
Yeah, a nice big one.
I move here.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I cast. Oh man, this interface. Divine Smite.
Okay.
Which I don't know if that hits.
Yeah, those ghouls, they don't have any armor or anything. That hits. But also you do the regular weapon attack. What is it? Just the Divine Smite damage. I forgot.
Sorry, I was muted. You hit him with a weapon and then you add the Divine Smite.
Okay, so you just click on the word longsword, so we get the regular damage as well. No, on the word longsword in the thing. Okay. So that's 10 plus 5 plus 2. That's 17 damage. Nice one. You blow a leg off of that dwarf that's standing in front of you with his bashed in head.
That thing does so much damage.
No. The first I always counted. I did the math. It's 17 damage. I always take like the first roll and everything. I think.
Sorry, I didn't see that I did it already.
No problem.
So yeah.
Anything else you want to do? Or no, that was bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Breads, another enemy for yours. Finally.
Finally, indeed. I walk up to him. I walk beside him and past him and behind him, and I go for a swing. If you'd imagine with a bat in baseball.
Okay, give it to me.
Home run.
Your flails through the air.
Could I say very hard, but sadly not very precisely?
Yeah, like you leave a quite impressive dent in the wall. Halga, what do you do?
I move up. And I shall cast, where are you? Shocking Grasp.
You're really quiet again.
Oh.
Do you have like something that automatically adjusts your volume, so if you don't speak it gets quieter or something?
No, I think I'm just piss-assing about with my volume.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool.
So what do you do?
Shocking Grasp, 24 and 5 lightning damage.
Oh yeah. Alright, this time that's enough. You electrocute the poor undead dwarf. His impressive red beard all curls up and starts smoldering, and that dead body that should not move indeed stops moving. Harold, the path is free to charge forward if you want
I'm
that.
gonna run 15, 20.
Yeah.
5.
You see
I'm gonna point at the elf and cast command and say grovel.
You say what?
Grovel. It's basically.
I know command, but like, what is the command? I couldn't understand it.
Grovel. It's basically. It says even on this thingy. They basically fall down and just do nothing.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know that word. Okay. He makes a wisdom saving throw. Your DC is more. What's your DC?
No,
is it 12?
Yeah. My wisdom is shit.
Yeah. Yeah, the paladin. Wait. What are you? You're a cleric?
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Yeah, a cleric needs wisdom, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it though? I'm fine.
Okay. So he just laughs at your feeble attempt at magic. And he makes a motion with his fingers, snaps once, disappears, reappears right here, behind or to the side of Brad, and lets out a creepy shriek that goes really through mark and bone of everybody around him. Or to be more precise, everybody except Eldarin. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, nice.
That was a bit. One guy's missing. Morris, I need a charisma saving throw. Okay, so that was not very impressive of him. Brad and Harold, you take 3 damage. Dreadar and Garrick, you take 1 point of damage.
1 point.
Yes, as you feel the madness of this shriek rattling your brain. Yeah.
Okay.
And no, for Brad and Harold it was, so Brad you took 3 damage.
Oh, sorry, I misheard.
Yeah. Since you failed the save. Eldarin, what do you do? Now he's kinda in clean shot for you.
I start by just yelling at him, saying, "We can take out your ghouls all day long. Just surrender and go with us." And also, I want to dump some magic missile on him.
Okay. You fire those bolts of magic energy at him. Those magically guided bolts that always hit no matter the armor. Except if you're in a duel against another mage, he quickly raises his hand with the bone. You see a greenish bubble appearing all around him, which absorbs the three darts, and nothing happens at all.
Oh,
Do a buckle and go. "Oh,
Sorry.
good move."
Okay. Anything else?
No, I am not.
Yorick, what do you do?
If someone is prone, he gets disadvantage on attacks and spells, right?
On attacks, not on
Oh,
like attacks, like be it.
so
Oh, no, he
this,
gets disadvantage on melee attacks, and melee attacks have advantage against him.
yeah, so it's not that useful against a mage, mechanically
Yeah.
speaking.
And also,
And
like
he,
on his turn, he can't just spend half his movement to stand up.
yeah, and he's undead, right? We detected that.
Yeah. And then either you detected or somebody screamed that loudly. Yes.
So I move to him and do the same as before.
searing smite. Was it? What was it?
So sorry, I have
Yeah.
to
Attack first.
attack.
Okay, so give me a second.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So as you swing your sword, you encounter that same that barrier that he just summoned is apparently still up, and it deflects and stops your swing that it's in its tracks. I'm not sure you wanted to. Yeah, usually you decide if you divine smite after you know if you hit or not. So you should do the attack first, so you don't hit him, so you don't divine smite.
So I thought that you have to cast it and then with the next hit,
That's different things.
it activates.
There is a
Okay.
difference between the divine smite as the paladin ability and the searing smite as the spell.
Okay. Well, that was my turn anyway.
Okay, Brad, he just appeared next to you. What do you do?
I turn around to him and I angrily shout, "You call that a shriek?" And I shout to him the loudest that I can with my
Okay.
ex-officer lungs.
Okay. Okay.
And also, I flail my flail towards him.
Okay. Flail away. Yeah, his barrier is still up. 14 is not enough to overcome that. Okay, you have a bonus action or something?
No, nothing that I can use.
Helga, what do you do?
Knowing that he's got a shield up by the looks of it, I move to the next side of him and I cast Shocking Grasp again.
Oh fuck, that was the misclick. Damn
Oh,
it. Yeah, still it's an attack. Your hand gets blocked by a shield as well.
ah. Dang it.
I'm sorry, please ignore my misclick. Harold, what do you do?
I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Yeah, I sound like
Yeah,
like
I know.
broken disc. Still not
fucking
enough
cute.
to overcome this barrier.
Right.
I got nothing.
So
Okay.
maybe there's a trick to it.
No, if you pay close attention, it just holds, the barrier holds up for a few seconds, and right now it vanishes. And he who is the paladin of you?
Me.
Okay.
Derek.
Sorry? Garek. Okay, yeah. So he just points at you and says, Winsome Landy is my friend. He's raising undead up there. You better stop him. And he casts Suggestion on you. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Damn it, you can't be fooled.
So,
Um,
I don't
Screw you,
believe
bitch!
Nuh-uh.
And with that, he just takes kind of a defensive stance, being cornered. Being cornered, standing there. Ignore that die roll. Eldarin, what do you do?
I appreciated his nice little show of magic, but this time I just tell him, that was a nice trick. Let's see you do it again against this. And I throw my firebolt.
Oh, sure. Your wish is my